for attention. Anyone who might find it interesting seeing our videos. Tonight we are discussing what we call GORD, that is Gastro Oesophageal Reflux disease. And it's a condition in which lower esophageal sphincter is relaxed and the contents of the stomach is able to travel into the esophagus, causing irritation. So mostly the affected patients have pains which is in the chest. So not all the chest pains are coming from the lungs or coming from the heart. Sometimes too it might also arrive from this last lower esophageal sphincter, which is supposed to close to, in natural sense or a natural anatomy. God made that lower esophageal sphincter to just close once food gets inside the stomach. So that you see where the arrow is, that is where the lower esophageal sphincter is. So it's supposed to close once food descends down into the stomach. So in a situation that it has become last, or there has reduced its tone and is not able to perform its function, the closure, it serves as a valve. When a valve is placed on something, a moment something passes, that valve function arises and then it closes up so that what has passed can't go back. So it's the same function that the lower esophageal sphincter does. So it closes whenever something gets into the stomach, so that it will not be able to come back or just ascend again. So there are so many factors that contribute to the realization of this lower esophageal sphincter, leading to the gastroesophageal reflux disease we are discussing. So, come to think of it, there are numerous factors, and some arising from smoking. Those who are fond of smoking, once you smoke, the chemicals in the cigar or the marijuana or whatever you're smoking have effects on the tone of the lower esophageal sphincter, which with time is going to make it lose its function and it becomes weak. We have fatty diets. Those fond of eating high fatty diets, they want to also contribute. Those fond of taking in alcohol, the burning sensation or burning nature of alcohol also reduces the function of the lower esophageal sphincter. And then at times there's some people who might be having something called hiatal hernia or hiatus hernia. It's a condition in which I don't know how to put it, but kind of protrusion of part of the stomach into the esophagus, so it will just be pressing on the lower esophageal sphincter we are discussing, and it will also help it losing its function. Then we have those who have taken coffee diets, coffee containing caffeine, and also reduce the tone around the sphincter, leading to this. Then we have obesity. Obesity tends to increase the body mass, and those associated organs also put pressure on the stomach. So when somebody lies, you see that there's pressure on the stomach trying to squeeze the stomach content, and forcefully it will just make the sphincter open, and the content will just get into the esophagus. So the sphincter we are discussing, God made it two. So we have the upper esophageal sphincter, and then that of the lower that we are discussing. You know, once the lower one gives in, like it allows the content, then the upper has limited is less stronger than that of the lower to just allow the content to pass in. So we are discussing GORD, and we are saying that those kind of lying flat after eating, also the content of the stomach is acid, hydrochloric acid, and we have pepsin too. So when we lie flat, it also kind of allow the content to also get access to push this sphincter we are talking about. And then we know acidic nature, it bends, erodes, and all that. So before we know, it will also cause the lower esophageal sphincter to lose its function, and the contents of the stomach will find itself in the esophagus. So we are discussing, you see, we were talking about hiatal hernia. This is the hiatal hernia. So the stomach just pass through what we call the diaphragm. So when that happens, because of the protrusion, it's forcefully opening the lower esophageal sphincter to let the content pass through. You know, when you look at, as I was saying from the beginning, you see there are two pictures here. You see the normal one is as it passes through the diaphragm. Yes, that is the normal. The first picture you see normal there, but the second one, part of the stomach has just protrude through the canal, the diaphragm canal, and then as it has squeezed it like that, the contents has forcefully opened the lower esophageal sphincter, and contents will be found